I wanna know. Get in the room. Gotta interview you, cause I wanna know.
Welcome back to I Wanna Know with Kelsey O. I'm the host, Kelsey O. And today, we got another guest. Hey now. Yeah, my guest today, I ran into at Walmart. Is a childhood friend, neighbor. And it's been years since we seen each other. We done both went on to live our life, and a lot of things happened in between since we've been involved in each other's everyday life. So today's conversation is gonna be a little catching up. It's gonna be a little, memory lane. It's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. So today's guest is J Lamarq. J Lamarq, woo, got him in the building. Thank you. Somebody clap for me. Thank you for coming to I Wanna Know.
I'm excited to be here.
I appreciate it. So, and for my guest, I'm holding the mic today because I'm not finna keep playing with this thing. Now, in the middle of the show, I might try again. I might play with it again. But right now, I like holding it. I ain't even gonna lie.
It works.
Hey.
You look good.
Hey, now. Thank you. So, yes. So, Mr. J Lamarq, please tell us who you are and what it is that you bring to the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
The world is a big place.
It is.
I'm J Lamarq. I am a Christian musical artist and creative in general and entrepreneur.
Yes.
What do I bring to the world? Good music, good laughs, the Holy Ghost.
Okay, Holy Ghost.
Well, he came to the world himself. He don't need me for that, but I'm glad to have him.
You ain't lying. That's what's up.
And good fashion.
Good fashion. Please don't leave that out.
We love a good look.
Don't leave that out. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, it's good to be here. I'm just glad that we were able to run into each other. I do feel like that was divine. Mm-hmm. Even talking about this, because I was still talking about the podcast. I hadn't shot anything, hadn't had anything set up. So I feel like it was divine that we ran into each other and we talked about getting you on the show because you was talking about getting back into your music and the church and those things. What do you feel like people misunderstand about people that's in the church?
I think there's so many things to misunderstand.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing that people misunderstand, at least in my experience, is the type of expression that we have versus who we are.
Okay.
I think people expect church people to have some kind of perfection to them, like we are not human, but we are.
True.
But we are. And the truth of the matter is it's our own fault that people think we're supposed to be perfect.
So talk about that. Talk about that. What do you feel like it is that you all as a community do that sets that expectation?
I think overall, historically, with the way churches were set up, we would, if we had wrongdoings and whatnot, we just hid them.
Okay.
People in the church may know. We would, we kept them private, and also people need to mind their business.
Yes.
But everything ain't everybody's business. So just because you do something wrong, don't mean you got to go running out telling everybody you did something wrong. And who really wants to be wrong? Honestly.
True.
So
hide them was the answer.
Hiding it was the answer. Just keep it private.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like we would forget what we did before we were a Christian, while we were a Christian.
Okay.
And we would act like we met Jesus, and all of a sudden everything about us changed. While that is some people's testimony, it's not always the case. Mm-hmm. And so when people who don't know Jesus or who live a life that's not like the life that we live would show up to church, people would be like, oh, ugh.
Yeah.
And I think historically, churches are coming back from that now, but because that precedent was the norm for so long, people are just like, I don't know. And so the church is like, hey, we're going to love you, but got to come on,
Yeah.
So people just have to find their community. But I think that's something that people misunderstand about churches.
Yeah.
And even some of our traditional churches that were like that, people come around.
Yeah.
Sometimes you give
That's
people
true.
time and they
That's
grow
true.
and they get better.
The more information, sometimes they need to be exposed to certain things for them to learn that personally. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Sometimes it hit home in some kind of way
Yeah.
for them to learn and change. But it is hard to come back from a stained reputation.
Yeah.
I will say that, and you said that. But yeah, that's good that they are at least attempting. You know,
And I mean, there are some beliefs that there's like no give and take on, you know.
yeah,
Like most churches you find are going to believe that Jesus is God, and there's no way around it. There's no other way. That's the only
Yeah.
way you can go to heaven when you die.
yeah,
There's no way around that. But there's a way to present that and be able to live with everybody else who doesn't believe that same thing.
that's true. That's that belief is that controversial, like controversial.
Um,
That you can coexist with these other type of people.
it can be. Um, some people really are like, I don't want anything to do with that. There's a scripture that talks about being separated from the world,
Okay.
being of the world, not in the world.
Okay.
Um, so like being in your own little box as Christians and whatnot. But the scripture also says that we are supposed to be the light of the world, a city on a hill that can't be hidden. People are supposed to be able to see us,
Okay.
and people are supposed to be able to see the good that we are and the good that we have versus what we have actually been demonstrating to people. Well, what we have historically demonstrated to people.
Okay.
We're better now. That's my
Okay.
declaration. We're better now.
That's good. That's good. So you feel like it's becoming more they're just getting back to where they should be. You feel like you're itching closer towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Church is weird. It like when you look at the church the way it started in the Bible, they were hiding.
Is that how it started? What's the origin of church?
Um,
Well, like Christian church.
Jesus died, is raised from the dead, has a few followers. He goes from having like thousands of followers to them saying, I can't say the N word. But they're like, this man said he was God. I'm not gonna freak the heck around with that. So he ends up with like a couple hundred, and then they kill him. Well, he dies on the cross, and then he gets buried, and then he gets up because I mean he's God. They should have known, but they didn't.
Okay.
He gets up, walks around for like 40 days, and it was like to his disciples, the closest ones, the 12 men that were the closest, stay in Jerusalem, just stay here a while, and something will happen. And then he ascends into the sky. So that is essentially the start of the church. And because Jesus was crucified, they were in fear for their lives. Like, oh God, we're next.
The 100 people that was
These
okay.
12 and the rest
Okay.
that were following them after he ascended, they were just like, ooh. So when the churches started, they were meeting in people's houses, and they were in hiding.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the origin. 10 days after that was Pentecost. And Pentecostal churches celebrate Pentecost Sunday.
We was just talking about Pentecostal churches. I said I was going to ask you, what is that? I mean, like, what's the difference, I would say?
Pentecostal churches celebrate the charismata of God. That's the technical term. Generally, they're louder. You see people dance.
Okay.
And you see a lot of emphasis on spiritual gifts. So people are speaking in tongues. There's a lot of laying on of hands, miracle working.
Okay.
And it's loud and celebratory most of the time.
Okay.
And
I'm
very, very expressive.
I'm gonna have to visit. I'm gonna visit all types of churches and just see if I fit in any, because I'm not a church girl. Like I said, we grew up going to church, but it stopped at a early age. You know, my mama had her times of super Christian, and then it was anti everything. You know what I mean? And then I think more recently it's more spiritual and universe and things of that nature, which I align most with, I would say. But I'm not against anything. That's my thing. I'm one of the people who think we can coexist. Whatever you believe is what you believe in, and do it as long as it's making you be a good person. You know what I mean? That's supposed to be the outcome of all of them. So, you know, I don't go against any of it, but I would love to visit and just learn more about the culture because we are amongst each other. Why
Yeah.
not learn? You know,
There's a lot of culture too. And
I
so
can.
many different ones.
I need a church reality show. We need a church reality show. Are there any church reality shows?
There have been
I need
kind
to.
of sort of.
I
They didn't
need
go
that.
well.
I need 2026. They didn't go
They
well.
didn't go well.
I
They
wonder why.
I think it was maybe like 10 years ago they had Preachers of LA, they had Preachers of Detroit.
You know, I think I heard of that. I didn't. I never watched it, but I think I've heard that.
Oh, the preachers was on there arguing and fighting with each other. It was
So
a
they were showing
mess.
like the side, this other side you was talking about.
They
Yeah.
disagreeing about the Bible, disagreeing about how the scripture is supposed to be interpreted, or what they're doing in their churches, or what they're doing or not doing in the community. They were just arguing with each other.
Like church beef is crazy.
And then one of my favorite singers was on Preachers of Detroit, and so of course I was watching it because she was on it,
Okay.
and she was just trying to live her life on the reality show.
I need to see that. One, I like reality shows, but I like a good reality show. Like I'm interested in the people. You know what I mean? Like it just got to be something that I take interest in and I watch. You know what I mean? But a preaching reality show, I would watch it just to see what happened.
People hated it. The church people hated it.
They did.
Hated it.
They said it wasn't a good representation, or was it a good representation? But it's not a good look.
I think it was accurate because for as many like good preachers that we have just as many bad.
Just many bad.
And for as many like genuine people that we have in churches, there are other people that come in with horrible intentions.
Dang.
And some people, they put on a good mask.
Yeah.
And they pretend to be a Christian, and they pretend to want the good for everybody, and they mean everybody harm. They mean harm for everybody, themselves included. They don't care. Some people are just mean like that.
That's true. That is so true. These are truths.
And then you have people. There's a lot of church people that have been in jail for tax fraud.
Dang,
Like
really?
popular ministers and whatnot. I probably shouldn't talk about that because there's one on his way to jail now that people are talking about.
Really? Tax
But-
fraud. So that's the scheme, one of the top schemes of the church. Tax evade money. Because
Yes
they don't
and-
have to pay.
I would say yes and no, because
What's
I
up?
think sometimes with church people blow up, and they don't.
What you mean?
They're coming from nothing.
Mm.
So, how am I supposed to know how to do all this stuff with my taxes? Or, we break into a new tax bracket, but we barely in it, and we can't afford the taxes now.
Yeah.
So
And
what-
where's the education on my way up? When I
Right.
crossed over,
Mm-hmm.
who taught me how to do what?
Because all of a sudden, you preach good one time, it goes viral, and now you're a celebrity. And now you're like, okay, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm going and I'm preaching in all these different places, and people are inviting me. They flying me across the country. They're paying me. What you mean I got to report this money? What you mean? How am I
Right.
supposed to do that? I didn't even charge them. They gave me this.
And I'm new to this.
Right.
Dang. You would never know. Well, I would never know. I would never know. Just on the other side of the consumer world, just person living, I would never know that this is what's going on.
Yeah.
But
and-
that's like church headlines.
yeah. And a lot of times they don't have it financial advisors. Because why would we need
Right.
that? We all the
What we need
same.
that for,
And
right.
all of a sudden I'm famous.
So real quick before we move on, I want to say if you've been enjoying I Want to Know with Kelsey O, then I want to let y'all know that it's time. It's time we opening the doors for sponsorships, partnerships, and collaborations. Everything we do here is intentional, so I want you to be able to come here and have something to offer. If you have something meaningful to bring to the table, bring it to the table, and we're going to pull up a chair for you. This is I Want to Know with Kelsey O.
I wanna know. Get in the room. Gotta interview you, cause I wanna know.
Let's get back into the conversation. We are here with J Lamarq on I Want to Know with Kelsey O. Like I told you, like he told you. Also a music artist, correct?
That's right.
Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I get scared when I see the cars come out.
No, I'm scared. But no, as far as the music. As far as the music, how did you get started? Was it in the church or was it outside of the church?
It was definitely in church. My entire family pretty much sings, and I have an uncle that's a pastor, and
Okay.
they because like he sang, my granddad sang, and they were brothers. Um, when my mom was little, her and her cousins, they would make them all sing. So when he started pastoring this church, when they would have big services with a whole lot of invited guests, they would start calling the family members up one by one to sing. And I have some cousins that can sing. And so I think I was the youngest family member at this time. And I think they thought it was going to be cute. I was two. I remember like it was yesterday.
Oh man, and two
So
what
they,
happened at two?
they called me up there to the front of this church. There was like 100 or so people in there. It was crammed. It's a storefront church. So
What?
like sardines just sitting there. It's hot. And they called me up and they were holding the microphone for me. I'm like, give me this. Got this. I know what I'm doing. uh, and I sang a song called Total Praise.
Okay.
I couldn't even talk good.
And you up there singing
I was up there singing note for note.
in
When
front of 100-some people.
I did the verse and the chorus, and I sat down.
And they was on you, wasn't they? They was all over you, wasn't
I've been singing since.
they? So what I've been singing, I ain't never stopped.
I wasn't always good at it after that. You know, it's a skill, but
Okay.
been singing since.
It's a skill. So can anybody learn how to sing?
I think so.
You think so? That's good. I'm glad I got hope because I want to learn how to sing. I want to be a singer so bad, y'all. I'm a rapper not by choice. If I could sing, I would have been a singer, but I can't. So I rap. I write good, and I put words together good. All that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna learn how to sing. Now that J Lamarq said anybody can learn how to sing.
That was news to me. I
Quote.
didn't know you couldn't sing.
Quote this. Yes. Real.
I did not know that.
No, I can't really sing. I just, I do it anyway. Whether I can or not, I'm gonna do it.
It's a skill. If you have the ears for it,
Yeah,
you can do it.
yeah. And that's the thing. I feel I have the ear for it, just like I have an ear for production. Like
Mm-hmm.
I started off rapping, but I was able to choose good beats. You know what I mean? Because I know what sound good. So then when I learned how to do production, I know how to make it sound good. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I do believe that having an ear, you can translate into these.
Yeah. As long as you got ears, because there's a lot of people probably could sing amazingly, but because they can't hear musically, doesn't go well.
not as off to us. It sounds good to you.
That's why a lot of singers have ugly voices, but they make it work.
Yeah. It's not a lot of people that I just when it comes to singing, when I be thinking about it, it's a certain I feel like I have an ear. So when I hear that certain sound, that certain voice, it's undeniable.
Yeah.
Some people are deniable. You know, some people it's like, whoa,
You shouldn't be doing
know.
this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Double check. Do you have any other dreams? Anything else you want to do?
Can you hear yourself? Have you heard yourself? Did you listen?
Look, somebody just listen. That's hilarious. I'm gonna ask you a question on the card.
Okay.
You scared?
I am.
Good. I like it. Nothing wrong with a little prayer. No, but I want to say. No, but I want to say, what truth about life did you learn the hard way?
What truth about life did I learn how? Stuff don't go as planned.
Mm, that's a good one.
Things don't always go the way you plan them. And I learned that the hard way. I am a serial planner.
Okay.
I have plans for everything.
Always plans.
My mom used to be like, I always have a plan and a backup plan.
Okay.
And that took me to planning A through Z.
Okay. Which I guess makes sense, you know?
Yeah. The only problem is when the plans but what actually happens didn't fit in any of the 26 plans that I came up with.
No.
They started having numbers and exponents and stuff. Ugh.
Hey,
You just have to roll with the punches sometimes. You can plan it, do your best to plan it, but be prepared for
That's a good one.
whatever.
That's a good one because things do not go as planned. Things do not go as planned. That's a good one. Okay. All right. I'll say. What do you think your future self will thank you for?
Being myself.
Mm.
I think in the future I would thank me for being me.
Just being you.
There was a time when I did care about what people thought.
Okay.
You know, when I was a kid, I was carefree. I didn't care what anybody thought about anything. And then somewhere it was like, oh, maybe I should care a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And once I got free from other people's thoughts, because what they going to do to me?
Yeah. What's going to happen?
What can you do with your thoughts? Those are in your head. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Hey, that's so real though.
So
That is so real.
I'm glad to be me. Whoever God made me to be, I'm glad to be him.
That's
And
the
as
best
I
way.
become him
Yeah.
all the way, you know, as I continue to grow and change and be better and do better and get old,
So that's a blessing.
I would
can't
thank
wait
myself
to
for
get
being
old.
myself.
Yeah. That's what's up. How do you feel like you went from caring to not caring? How did you get to that mindset of those are your thoughts? Was it certain things that happened? Was it certain people that came in and influenced? Where do you think it came from?
Um, um, Started with my clothes.
Your clothes?
My clothes.
Okay, tell me
So
about
I've been, they call it plus size now. It used to be men was big and tall.
that. It was.
Uh-huh.
You
Not
had to shop in the big and tall section when
or
you was big and
when
tall.
you're a kid, husky.
Husky is crazy.
Ain't it? Ain't it? But I've been big a long time. And I was wearing stuff to church because I was in the choir, where I was the choir director, and we had to wear colors and whatnot. And I'd be going and looking for these colors, and I was like wearing the same thing over and over again. Button up shirt, pair of jeans, button up shirt, pair of slacks, colored suit, and it got hard to find clothes.
Okay.
And I didn't like them.
You ain't like the clothes you
I
saw.
didn't. To this day, I don't like wearing no suit.
Mm.
You know, unless it's like sometimes
Some
I
kind
like
of
one.
formal,
Yeah.
Okay.
But and I would be concerned about what people thought about what I was wearing. And then one day I just woke up and I had something specific to. And I was like, forget that people. I'm putting on what I want to put on. And
How did you feel in that moment?
free,
Yeah.
very free. Um Sometimes I don't feel all the way free because I still don't like some of my clothes now. We're in an era now where clothes are made for big men that are fashionable.
Okay,
Um,
right.
I remember I used to like shop for pants, and they would, I guess designers, whoever, would assume that if you were big at the waist, then you was big at the ankle. And you go buy a pair of pants with your waist size, and the bottoms just be as wide.
What?
Just like I ain't got no long tree trunk legs. You know, if you was, and then there was this thing like, well, if you're a fat man, you're a fat man, and all of y'all are built the same, you all look the same. Everybody ain't shaped like no ice cream cone.
That's crazy. Cause who thinks about that? But this is your everyday reality.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you have to experience.
Yeah, and I have always wanted to avoid that look, and I guess this may be other people's thoughts, but whatever. That look that says fat and sloppy.
Fat and sloppy.
I don't like that. So I would do everything I could to avoid looking to what looked to me to be sloppy.
Did you become like get into fashion? How did you I guess was it your options changing or how did your or not uniform? I called it a uniform because you said it was pretty much the same
It was
thing.
I was wearing t-shirts and jeans everywhere.
Yeah.
I discovered that I hate polo shirts. I hate the style of shirt because the front is hemmed higher than the back. So every time I put one on, I look pregnant. So I discovered what I hated, and that helped me to discover what I
Okay.
like.
Okay. I like that.
And because I enjoy being a unique unicorn,
Mm-hmm.
um, sometimes I go and I find the most outlandish thing I can cover my body in and put it on.
That is hilarious. That's good though, man. So did that affect your self esteem growing up?
Yes, I would say. Sometimes it still kind of takes a little toll because to find clothes that I want can be difficult. Getting clothes made that I want, that I design myself, can be difficult.
You do that?
Sometimes.
I was wanting to do that. I just didn't know how in reach it was, and I ain't. That was just another endeavor. I haven't gone down that road yet.
It's in reach.
That's that's good.
It's in reach.
Oh, so I'm finna be a singer. I'm finna design my own clothes. Y'all getting this
Do it.
for real?
Because my family has been big, I'm the heaviest sibling in my family now. I wasn't for a long time, but I am now.
Not on my first place.
I am. I, but my sister, she's a big girl, and she was getting her clothes made because she would have an idea in her head, and they weren't making clothes for big women until recently either. They started making clothes for big women before they started for big men.
Okay.
I think that Monique movie Fat Girls helped with that.
I think that helped with a lot. That was a good staple and statement
Yeah,
movie.
certainly.
I like that.
I love that movie.
I'm gonna have to go watch it again.
Me too.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I think it's on Tubi.
Is it?
It might be.
It probably is. I'll watch it.
But she was getting clothes made because she would have an idea. She found somebody that could execute it, and they would make it for her.
Yeah.
But it can be expensive.
I would assume that. That's another in reach part. Like, gotta reach in my pocket and keep on.
And it's different when you're big too because you can buy something. Okay, I was shopping online. I'm not gonna say the retailer, but I was online. And I bought a coat, and they had it in their men's plus section and in their regular section. And I love coats. If it was winter, I would probably have on a coat doing this podcast right now.
I love a good coat. Love a good coat.
I bought the coat. It was $125. In the regular size section, it was $55.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And I realized that they charge more for the plus sizes. When I was doing my merch, I was doing my merchandise with the online distributor, and the prices, like the minimum prices, the the extra large and the 1X and all the plus sizes were more expensive than the smalls, medium, and larges.
You
Like,
use
really? Why?
two extra inches of fabric.
A
And you
fabric
got
that
to
I
pay
figured they had to
$100 more.
Damn. So 2 extra inches of fabric. That is hilarious. That is so funny. That's hilarious. Look, while you right here, come back. You might as well come back. Come on back. Look, come here. Do you see this camera? Is it on? Is it still on?
I ain't looked at a single one of these cameras.
You ain't gotta look at the camera. We having a conversation. This is my favorite question. Are you who you thought you would be?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
You gotta tell me why.
I was talking to my wife about this. Well, I don't know. I don't know who I thought I would be. I don't think growing up I didn't think about who I would be. It was more about what I would do.
Okay.
And I would put my identity
To those goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm still very, what are you gonna do, oriented. But as a person, I just want to be good.
Just be good.
I just want to be good.
Just be good.
And I think I am good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And I don't think about like goodness in terms of absolutes. I don't think of anybody in terms of absolutes.
Right. Impossible.
Yeah. Nobody is all good. Nobody is all bad.
Even if you're real close.
You could be a menace, but you got a little sliver of good in there somewhere.
That's true, and I
So-
believe that too. I believe that too, and I think that I take that approach in life as well. You know, I just try to be good. I am a little bad, but
Aren't we all?
I'm majority good, so I think that's better.
I just want to be good. But yeah, I'm always more. What are you doing, or what are you gonna do? Oriented.
So, are you still, if the goals that you may not have hit, that you set for yourself, are you still pursuing those?
I'm mad about it.
Mad about this crazy. I'm pissed.
Cause what do you mean you didn't hit the goal? Mad about it.
But is it over? Is it what type of goals? Like,
This is what I talk to my wife about. Sometimes I disagree with God.
you say you disagree with God?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes what I want to do and what I want for myself is not what he wants me to do or what he wants for myself.
That's what he wants.
Ugh. It's a hard place to
God
be.
be tripping. Not God be tripping.
It's like why do you want me to do that? If I am very honest, I do not really always want to be a preacher.
Really?
Really always want to be a preacher.
Really?
If I could just sing, I would be satisfied.
Why can't you do that? Is it the expectations, the responsibility, commitment?
It's God's expectation for me to preach.
That's the thing.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh.
How do you know? Like, what makes you know that that's God's calling you to do that when you feel you want to do something else?
Okay, at the risk of sounding crazy, like one of our infamous vice presidents, I heard him talk to me. And he told me that that's what I'm supposed to do.
That's it.
Yeah, and I don't remember a time when I didn't know God.
Okay.
So I've always known him very closely, and don't mean I can always hear him, that I always hear him correctly. But that I know. And when I do preach, I feel so great.
Yeah.
I feel so fulfilled.
So those are the confirmations.
I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, you mean I got to do it again? If I could just sing, I would be satisfied. I'm like, and I remember I was talking to God. We was in like an argument one day, and I was like, I could preach through song. And he said, that's not what I said.
That's not what I said.
Keep singing. You can sing. I called you to do that too.
Yeah.
I told you to do that too. But you still gonna preach.
And do what I said.
Do what I said. And ain't no use in me fighting. He God.
Why play? Why play? That's what's up. You know, it's some at the risk of sounding crazy. I don't know why I just feel comfortable with the dynamic of God as a woman, not no political kind of way or nothing deep. Just my experience with being raised by my mama.
Mm-hmm.
That type of dynamic, that dynamic, I feel like is reflective of the relationship with God or the spiritual universe that I call on to. And it's just like it just make me look at it like that, like, do what I said. Because that triggers back to, oh, that's your mama. You know she love you. You know she want the best for you. You know, even in discipline, she trying to correct you to get where you're supposed to go. You know what I mean? So
I do. I understand
having that language, I guess, helps me. But I'm not. It's no deeper than that. It's all personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just what I refer to as. But I respect the relationship that you were saying. Like, it's God. Like,
I get it.
Smack down.
There's a movie called The Shack.
The Shack.
And there is this guy loses his daughter brutally, violently. And he goes back up to the shack where everything happened. He gets an invitation mysteriously. Nobody can track it. And there's a lady, I can't remember who her name was. Octavia Spencer played her. Turns out this lady was God. And then he woke up another day and he had another task to do. And God was there, but he was a man.
Okay.
And he was like, why isn't... And he said, I feel like for today, what you need is a father.
Ooh,
So I think what I have come to realize is
Yes.
God can show up for us the way we need.
How we need
That
it.
He's so infinite that He can do that.
Yes.
So that He can talk to each of us.
That is a great point. That is a great
He
point.
can do whatever He wants to do. He's God.
Yeah.
And so, and He's parental too. So if you need, and He designed man and woman, both of them in His
Right.
image. That's Bible.
So that's
So there is a feminine aspect to God always. And so, and if that's the part of Him that you need and that you have to, that you can understand, that you can relate to, and that draws you closer, cool. That's the part of God you need. That's the part of God that God is going to use to talk to you.
That's good. That's real good. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go watch The Shack.
It's good. It's really good.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's good. It's really good.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Do you like movies? You watch a lot of movies?
I do. I don't watch as many as I would like to because I'm always busy doing something, but I love movies.
You do.
I do. And TV shows.
Oh, and TV shows. That's good. Music or TV? That just let me think. Yeah.
TV.
TV.
TV. I'm always
I think I would choose TV too.
I'm always immersed in
Maybe.
music, and people be making me mad.
What that mean?
Because why would you be singing like this? Why would you be playing an instrument like this? And then sometimes it's like you get to analyzing it so much. It's like, let me just watch
I'm
something
done. Yeah.
so that I can,
I'm done. Like
because because I can do that. I do act a little bit, but like because I can do that, and it's not my primary. I can relax more.
okay.
And sometimes I want to relax.
That makes sense because I feel like that's what I use it for. I barely watch TV or movies. I would, I want to watch it more, but I'm sitting down, turn the show on, and did you do this? Yeah, you could be doing this.
Yeah.
I got a song on me. I'm finna go record. You know what I mean? It pulled me away every time. But I do want to watch more TV. But I did just hear you slip in that you act a little bit. You said,
I do.
yeah,
I do.
you like that?
I do. I love it.
That's crazy. That was my first dream.
Really?
Before I knew how to rap and all of that, because I did all that young, like 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7. But I couldn't. Being in school with them kids, I am a kid. I play all that. But yeah, I wanted to act, but I just wasn't good at it. And I accepted that and said, all right,
That's a skill too.
I'm done. Yeah, but I was automatically good at music and rapping.
That makes sense.
It was like, oh yeah, I got this and gone. You know?
And followed the path of least resistance.
Yeah. Make it easy for me.
Yeah, I get that. I way get it.
Yeah.
I love acting.
You do?
I do.
Ooh, that's what's up.
I have weird dreams
Like
as far
what?
as like acting. Like one of my dreams, and I think it's funny. People wouldn't expect this to come out of a preacher. I want to be the villain in a horror movie.
You do?
I do. Sadistic.
This why you don't want to be a preacher full time.
I wanna know, no, get in the room, gotta interview you, cause I wanna know.
No, I gotta get back into this playing a villain in a horror movie. we can't just slide past that. Wait a minute. So that's one of have you ever auditioned for like a role like that?
So it's funny to me that generally when I get cast in something, generally it's theater.
Okay. So this like plays and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay.
I'm usually on stage.
That's what's up.
But a lot of times I play either this comical side character or a villain.
Really? So you
Yeah.
already be playing villains.
Sometimes,
You just
yeah.
want to take it up to the extreme for your dream.
I was a corrupt high priest in my church's Easter play a few years ago.
You loved it.
And, I
ate
enjoyed
it up.
every minute of it.
You ate it up.
And if I could, like, I love to put stuff on. So if I could put on a wig
Like costume.
and a wig and some makeup and be somebody totally different,
Yeah. I bet that
I
is
love it.
fun.
It's so much fun.
I bet that is fun.
And it's fun until it's like, okay, maybe people are a little afraid of you.
Like
Or-
for real. 'Cause-
Or they think you're gonna still be this funny when you get off the stage. I'm like, I didn't write those lines.
okay.
I just
Expectations.
I just execute them well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I could write them, but
That make a good point because I heard like when I watch interviews of people, maybe actors or something, they say stuff like that. Like people expect you to be that character in real life, so that's probably one of the drawbacks that people have. But it seemed like a fun thing to do. I could probably be good at it these
I think you
days.
could.
I think I can be good these days. Back then I couldn't. It was just I play too much. I still play too much, but I think I would be able to get into it and do it. So guess I'm gonna be an actress too. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna be so many things. That's crazy.
You might have to edit this out, but I feel like if Nene Leakes can end up on Broadway, you can do it.
She on Broadway?
She was. She been on TV too.
Wait, you got a scene to be on Broadway, don't you? Or it's just
Uh-huh.
acting?
Well, some of us just acting, but she sang.
What?
She
She can
was
sing or one
No,
of them deny? No.
she was in Chicago,
What,
the
you
musical
went-
on
did you
Broadway.
go? Do you go to
Mm-mm.
places like that?
Not in New York.
New York.
New York is expensive.
I haven't been. I
Neither
was
have
supposed to
I.
go for my birthday.
I just know it's
I
expensive. I had an auntie that lived there.
Yeah.
She came back.
It seemed overcrowded and a little dirty. No offense, New York. I'm sorry.
My wife said that
But you
about
know.
Paris.
Really?
She said Paris was so dirty.
Mm.
She's like,
I
yeah, it
wouldn't
was cute. It
expect
was
that.
romantic, but it was dirty.
I wouldn't expect that.
Neither would I.
But yeah, New York. I haven't been to New York before. Didn't really care to. I will eventually when people start booking me, but I gotta stop talking about y'all. So I'm sorry. I'm just. So right now, we're gonna do a segment called "This or That." So
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell you two things, and you tell me which one you would prefer, or which one resonates more with you. So faith or feelings?
Faith.
Faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I supposed to explain it too?
If I ask,
Okay.
and I'm asking.
I feel. I feel like faith doesn't have to deny your feelings, but it gives you. It gives you a level of hope and a level of confidence, no matter what's happening.
I feel that.
Because some stuff may feel bad, but you be like, look, I feel
faith.
awful. Like when I got COVID the first time, I had been telling God I wanted to take off work.
Stop. Now I have been telling God I want to take off work.
I had symptoms for 2 days. Went, got tested. They were like, yeah, you got COVID. I was in quarantine for 15 days. That was in the early days
Wait,
of
it
COVID.
was at least 14.
I had no symptoms other than being sleepy the rest of the 14 days.
Really?
I just got to sleep and just be at home and do nothing. And I got paid.
Someone I got paid. God said, "Her, you sprinkle a little in this."
And I still have my 3 vacation weeks.
Dang, that's what's up. I've been wanting some days off. Over it is. Okay. Okay. Studio recording or live performance?
Can we mix them?
Go on, Charlie. Go.
Live performance.
Live performance.
I love an audience.
Yeah, okay. That feedback, that energy.
Yeah, it lets you know if you're doing it right.
Yeah, that's true. I like performing. Do I like performing more than recording? I don't know, because I feel like recording is the like the artwork. Like I'm putting the pieces together. This is the puzzle I'm putting together. And then performing is like I'm showing up. Like, look at my puzzle, y'all. Y'all like this puzzle too?
Now, see, being gospel, generally we record live.
Like at the
And do a concert.
at the perform and
Do a concert, and that's your album.
and that's the. Did I know that? I guess now that I'm thinking about the gospel songs, it sounds.
It's always a
live
crowd.
and it's right. Everybody there, they participate. Everybody on the track.
Yep.
Dang, I ain't know that.
It used to be
do
like that for
that.
disco too.
For disco,
Like a lot of James Brown stuff is live.
really? Ooh, that might be something to bring back.
Well, he was pre-disco.
or
Well, yeah.
bring into this genre, the hip hop and R&B. Cause I performed with a live band for the first time, like a band around me doing my album.
Oh, I bet that was great.
Oh my God, I loved it. I said I don't want to perform no other way. I love
It's
this.
fun.
That was great. That was amazing. That was an upgrade in my musical experience. Just being a rapper or just a artist in that lane. It's really single lane. You just go, you get a DJ your music, they play it over, instrumental, you rap your stuff. You know what I mean? That's the kind of
And I ain't gonna hold you.
performance.
The only reason that I don't think I'm more into hip hop and rap is because I can't stand to hear a track.
You don't like the track?
I can't stand tracks.
Yeah.
Sometimes we use tracks at church, and I hate it.
Yeah, from live music, that's like it's like dingy. It sounds. Nah.
But it does, it lends to giving credit to the technical geniuses behind the scenes that work audio that can mix you and make the track work with your voice live.
Yeah.
But if they don't do, I can't stand when I hear singers like go on talk shows and they sing with that track behind them, and they real hot, and it sounds like they're in a completely different place than the track. So,
Dang,
unfortunately, a lot of rappers have that problem with their tracks.
That's true. Like that's a thing. That's why when I did that band, I said this is higher quality music of a live performance. You know what I mean? I can give you more. The guitar can freak it a little bit. The piano can go off a little bit and just read the room and be able to tell it in the moment.
There's so much creativity.
I love that. Yeah. So bands from here on out. You know?
I know that's right.
Bands from here on out. Okay, lyrics or production? So like lyrics or the beat.
What am I good at, or what do I like?
Which one? One over the other.
One over the production.
Production. Okay. Yeah.
I love to put it all together.
Yeah.
What's this gonna look like?
Huh. That's what's up. So you write
I do
the lyrics and like put the music together, like melodies and stuff?
No, because I'm not good at it. Not yet. I'm working on it. Since I don't play any instruments, it's a little like, but I am good at, what I'm gonna call this? I'm gonna call this executive producer.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Because if somebody is there doing it, I can tell them the sound that I'm going for, and with the mix, I can tell them what I like. Like I can, if I'm hearing a recording or even live, I can be like, hey, can you roll some of the highs off of the microphone?
Yeah, so
or
you
can
orchestrate it.
Yeah, give me some more mids, turn the lows down if I need to.
Yeah. That's what's up. When the last time you been in the studio?
Ooh.
It's been that long.
It's been a long time. I am doing background of the live recording next week, but
what about the front round? Or background?
I am working on a live recording for next year for myself.
Yeah.
These bad boys are expensive though.
What, making the album?
Yeah. And you got to pay all the people.
You got to pay all the people. So what you would have to pay the people that play the instruments? Because it's different with
yeah, you play the singers unless they'll take a chicken plate. You pay your band.
I bet they do.
If you do features, you have to pay those artists, and I have a couple I think that I want to do. You have to pay your sound engineer. You got to pay for your venue. Your technical team. Your stagehands will sometimes just be glad to be there, but I try to give them something.
So you I try to give them something. I have to be there. So when you're making the album, you have to set up all of it. Like you're doing a live show that you're just recording. It's not like go to the studio, you plug in your instrument, and we just make it here.
So there's a couple ways to do it. You can do a pre-production live recording, or you can do a post-production. Post-production is the way it used to be done, and that was hard because people used to get on stage and mess up. But it gives you more freedom. If you do pre-production, you go in ahead of time, you go in the studio, you make stems if you need to, so that it sounds like you have more voices if you feel like you need that. And you'll see a lot of that when people, they're like wearing their in-ears while doing. in-ears are kind of funny when people are doing like a live recording. Like, yes, you can hear, but it's like intro, click, click, click.
Yeah,
Like, this is what
man.
you're doing at this time. It's scripted, even though it may seem very free. But it gives you like, hey, go in and do this, what you said you were gonna do, and stop going off the script.
Yeah.
And even like if you're doing a cover, you can only, I think it can only be 5 minutes long without a specialized license.
Oh.
So, so you have this amount, and gospel songs are long.
They do be long. They do be. The gospel songs do be
They're
like
long.
7, 8 minutes. 8, 10, 12, 10, 12. What can you say for that long? But gospel songs is that's some of the best music.
I agree.
I love gospel.
Of course,
music.
I agree.
So of course I agree. I love gospel music. Like even as a rapper, a trap listener, all of that gospel music is turned. I like the turn kind. The slow kind give me that sometimes too, but I don't like being sad and I like like God, that's my God, like that. So I love that the upbeat energy. That's what's up. Okay, let me ask you. Preparation or freestyling? Free singing.
Preparation. I am a fan. I have just taken that you're asking based on the way you blink.
What? Then I was going to ask. Oh, yeah. Then I was going to ask.
Preparation. I'm the kind of singer, I like to know what I'm doing ahead of time.
Okay.
Because I'm not a perfect singer by any means, and I want to sing on key. Yeah. I want to do good runs, and I am a fan of placement. Like you can plan to do something. Like may not like script a song completely, but I'm like, I could do something there. I could do something there, but I just want to know ahead of time.
Just know ahead of time.
And that's with anything. Shoot, let me know what I'm walking into.
Well, it's a good one to follow up with that: stage presence or vocal ability.
Stage presence.
Okay, I think I agree with that one.
Because you can do whatever you want to do across the stage. But if you ugly on stage or you're boring, I'm not going to come.
That's true.
Or you don't, and I think for like singers who can't dance or anything like that, you have to figure out how to make your presence known on stage. So for me, which is why I like production so much, like every aspect of it, in my mind when I'm planning these things, like if I'm working on live recording, like I said, I have graphics planned. I want an LED screen behind me, one of those LED walls.
Yep.
I have graphics planned for that. I have lighting designs in my head. I have what I'm wearing outlined
so
because
you're thinking of the experience.
Yeah,
of that part of
because I can't dance, so that takes some away from stage presence. Because am I just gonna be standing here, going from stand to sit all night, singing over and over again? Walking across the stage with the microphone, hollering and screaming.
That's
so it gets stale after a while. Like, yeah, okay, cool. That's cool. But what else do you have? So, yeah.
Because I think about that sometimes because I feel like I'm stepping into like my next stage and journey is going to be live performance. Like that'll be my focus and that'll be where I grow at and learn more at. Because up until now, I would do shows, but I wouldn't do shows as much as I would make music and shoot videos and do stuff like that. So I think live performance, I'm about to learn a lot. And that's something, yeah, for sure. And then I feel like it'll be such a good experience for me to have that engagement, that immediate feedback. That, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to love that. And that another creative avenue. Because like you were saying, I'm thinking light designs, I'm thinking stage. What do I want? What do I want it to look like? Because I don't dance. You know what I mean? I probably can. I can do a little one too, but and I can wiggle a little bit, but I'm not finna, I ain't. Yeah. Beyonce in it and Ciara in it.
I ain't got it.
Doing all that. I got to show up another way. So what I'm about to do.
Right.
I got to think about it, So I like that. That makes sense. So I like that. That makes sense. Impact or influence?
Impact.
Impact? Why you say impact?
I think, okay. So I like funerals a lot. A lot. I think they're fun.
They fun?
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
tell me why you
Pentecostal
like
church funerals.
Oh, okay. That was the ones that's more.
Yeah, we Bring that person in there in that box,
Wait, you
dance around it.
Pentecostal?
Yeah,
What? This whole time I thought you what? Not Christian. That's not the same thing.
it's a type of Christian.
It's a type of Christian.
Uh
Okay. Okay. Boom. Fast forward.
huh.
Y'all kind of for funerals.
Yeah, I like our black Pentecostal.
To a black Pentecostal. Because what y'all do? Very specific.
Um,
Hey.
but I feel like the reason, and this is why I picked Impact. I think that funerals can be like the kickoff to somebody's legacy. And like I was saying earlier, I'm very like, what do you do? So when you go to somebody's funeral, you see the people that they have impacted generally that are in the room, and people will get up and talk about what they did and what they're leaving behind. And so to me, impact is more important than influence, because influence is fleeting. But if you do something to help somebody, to help change somebody for the better, any of that, I think that's more important.
That is good. I agree with that. I didn't. First of all, I didn't look at funerals that way. I mean, when you explained it, that makes sense, and that's a good perspective. Just thinking about a recent funeral I went to, it was my great grandmother. We didn't have a relationship the whole time because stuff was complicated with all kind of stuff.
Amen.
So,
Family.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we didn't really know each other. I've seen her, I've talked to her, I've been in her house, just not often. You know what I mean? So I went to her funeral. And I usually don't go to funerals because I just don't like them. You know what I mean? I like that part about it. But if I knew you in life, I want to know you in life. This funeral changed my perspective. I went to it and just was like, dang, I enjoyed her. I liked her. I wish I would have known more about her. So I went to her funeral and I learned more about her. You know what I mean? So it was people up there telling about her impact, telling about how way back when she did this for them and that changed their life. You know what I'm saying? So just being in there in that moment, even though we didn't have a close relationship, it was impactful. Like I'm impacted. Like you was a great person. Now I want to think about what I want my funeral to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need people to. First of all, it's gonna be a party. It needs to be a celebration. It needs to be a parade down the street. It needs to be all of that. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
yeah, it made me think about that and the words that I would like people to say about me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I like them.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna leave these people with?
Yeah.
Are you gonna leave them happy that you're dead? Are you gonna leave them
Right.
sad that you're dead, or are you gonna just leave them with nothing?
Right.
Nothing but sadness and memories.
That's something to think about. That's something to think about. That's perfect. So why? That's something to think about. That's perfect. So why we gonna wrap this episode up? Well, we definitely gonna have to do a part 2 because it goes on and on and on because it's a lot to know and I'm very interested. This was a great conversation.
It was.
I learned a lot about you. I want to know more. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you sharing with us. I do want to ask, is there anything you want to tell the audience? Anything you want us to walk away with just from anything?
Am I supposed to look in this camera?
You can't look at that, but that was yours. Yep, that was yours.
Do something for somebody else, and then do something for you.
That's good.
Help somebody.
That's good. I like that. That's an action. That's an action. Let's do it. That's what's up.
I think we need each other. I feel like this. God, when I read my Bible, God makes Adam, and then he's like, oh, I can't say the N word. Oh,
You be wanting to say
I do,
that.
I do.
That's the one for you. That was the hard one to give up.
He makes Adam and is like, that dude shouldn't be alone. We need each other. From the beginning, it's been like that. We all need each other.
Yeah.
You need people.
That's what's up.
Help somebody.
Help somebody.
Be good. Be what Ellen used to say. Be kind to somebody today, or something.
Really?
I think that's what she said.
And that's what I don't know where it came from, but I caught myself saying it. And then I caught my niece mimicking it. I be like, all right, child, be good. I say it to a grown person. I say it to a kid person. Be like, all right, child, be good.
Yeah.
Then that's what I mean. It's not a saying I got from somewhere. It just came because those are the words that I mean. Like, be good. What do you mean? What applies? Be good. when you're making that decision,
Literally.
make the good one. You know? That's what's up. Well, thank you so much for coming today, Mr. J Lamarq.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
this was fun.
I want to know was blessed with your presence today, and I appreciate it. Yes, yes. Till next time, this is I Want to Know with Kelsey.
I wanna know, get in the room, gotta interview you, cause I wanna know.